Alright, we're getting back into Project Ethan's Garden. So, let's get into it. Alright. Inside the dining hall, chaos had erupted. Silence.
Yo!
Hey guys! Slung over Cassie's shoulder was a bright red carry bag. Following right behind her with a carry bag of his own.
How's he slipping and sliding?
Yo!
What you doing?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look super down in the dumps.
Oh,
Just forget about it.
okay.
If you say so. Cassie walked over to the dining table and plopped the bag on top of it.
Hey!
What's with the bag?
Duh.
Nothing much, just, you know. She rummaged around in the bag and pulled out a cartridge. Printed on the cover with large bold letters. Sublime Slam Sisters Extreme? What's that?
Check it out.
Only the best fighting game to ever grace our mortal fingertips. People didn't think much of it upon its release. The developers even went bankrupt because of the low sales. But it's known nowadays as a cult classic, and a physical copy can sell for thousands.
You get me?
Some works of art appreciating their time, you know?
Not a chance!
But Cass and I aren't about to repeat the sins of the past. Finding the crystal skull of video games warrants a party. And what better way to have a party than to hold a Slam Sisters tournament right now.
Oh, really?
Right here. You remain inside the dining hall?
You know me.
Don't worry about the technical stuff. Though we haven't already stuffed into these duffel bags, Mark's gonna help us set up. Whatever. There's gonna be an SSSE tournament?
I must take note of this.
Where did you manage to find this video game? I don't remember cataloging anything like it.
Elementary, my dear.
Oh, it was inside my dorm. There's actually a lot of low-budget, low-profit games in there. This is the only multiplayer game, though.
Yep.
By the way, we're gonna need an even number of people attending this thing, so you gotta bring a partner if you want to join.
Good to know.
A game tournament, eh? Don't see much issue with that. We could do it with a little levity.
What if...
When's it happening, though? Tomorrow. Okay, what time? That we haven't figured out. We want to be flexible. The more people, the better.
I see.
Any time is fine by me. Same. Never heard of this game before, but since you're saying it's good,
Thinking.
what about in the morning? Huh?
You see?
When I was training my talent, I did most of my studying at 9 a.m. The brain was most active and ready to absorb information around that time.
So.
I think the effect could help our video game skills. Our video game skills? 9 a.m. tournament, huh? Wouldn't be the first time. Screw it, let's do 9 a.m. 1 hour after the morning announcement. Was Eva seriously interested in this tournament?
That's not.
Hey, can I say something? Isn't it a little much to be playing video games in a situation like this? Shouldn't we be trying to escape? We tried already, didn't we? There's no easy escape. Anywhere. Not even in that pharmacy.
It's for the best.
Think of it as a bonding event, Miss Tilner. Within the killing game, creating a new memories with our classmates is the most productive thing we can do.
I'm sure.
After all, if we don't trust each other, we will fall into chaos. I see. Still, I'm not very comfortable with this. Admittedly, I am also a little hesitant about attending. I'm not sure if I will have the time for it. Considering his new bunkmate, it made sense why.
Sorry.
Same. I'm gonna be a little busy tomorrow. However, don't let my absence be a distraction. Enjoy your time together, with all of your heart. We will face the evils of the killing game together.
You can do it.
Right, everyone, let's do our best.
Atta girl.
Agreed.
Yep.
Looks like you managed to spin our little game into something meaningful. Invigorated by Wolfgang's words, the room descended into chatter about the tournament. With everyone preoccupied, I finally prepared breakfast and returned to my dorm. Cassie and her lackey sure were taking it easy. Organizing an entire game tournament, expecting it to be a bonding exercise. totally unaware that just a little earlier we were fighting over who had what blackmail. It would be funny if it weren't so frustrating. For the rest of the day, I'll still steer clear of the subject and avoid any partygoers. Who else was attending the tournament again? Alright. Free time. You said that we only have those first two, so not sure exactly who I'm going to talk to this time. I mean, we could talk to Kai. We're stuck kind of sharing a room with him anyways. A tournament right now seems really foolish. I guess that's one thing we can agree on.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Do you want something? No, I just came here to grab medicine. Oh,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna get it now. Did I click the wrong button? Walked over to a nearby cabinet and grabbed a bottle at random. Trying my best to ignore Eloise's searing stare. What are you sick with?
That's...
I took a closer look at the bottle I just grabbed. Irritable bowel syndrome.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way to get no follow-up questions. Great job, Damien. Would you like to give her a present? Yeah, let's see what she likes. We got coffee. Where is she? There she is. The gamer girl. She's gone completely silent. Eloise loved your present.
Hello?
What?
Uh-huh.
Nothing. Is there a problem? No. I just don't feel great.
I see.
Why? I mean, why do you think? Probably killing game?
Okay.
Because of the killing game? Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. If you're going to act like this, I might as well leave. Alright, fine. I'll go.
Hello?
Wait,
Eh?
I wanted to say something. That is... Demon,
It's you.
if you ever try to do something to me, then I'm going to fight back. I feel like there's information that's needed during this. Like, why are we bringing this up? We didn't do anything yet. Fencer isn't someone you should underestimate. I can easily defend adult men twice my size, and I don't even have to use a blade either. Once I completely overpower a person using just a pen. Just a pen? And, if you don't believe me,
Like...
I can give you a taste of what that person felt. Hold on, no. I'm not interested in hurting anyone, and I'm definitely not interested in hurting you. So, don't touch me. You're actually nervous? Well, you are the ultimate fencer. I won't deny that someone has a physical advantage.
Okay.
However, now that I think about it, I'm gonna go now. I turned on my heels and quickly walked away. In all honesty, just wanted to get out of that conversation. It's true, Eloise is physically strong. This is to be expected from someone with her talent. But that alone doesn't make her formidable. What also matters is her fortitude. And if she can't even string one sentence together without tripping over her own words, then what does that truly say about her? Honestly, yeah. You.
I
What the heck does Tozu do all day? He can't just be watching us 24/7, right? What Tozu does all day, huh? I'll admit, it's an interesting question. I briefly entertained Kai's question about Tozu, taking care not to mention anything about dart throwing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Would you like to give him a present? Yeah, let's see what we have. Where is he? There he is. His spray honestly kind of just looks evil. Okay, literally nobody but him likes it, so let's go with that.
way.
You want to give this away? I'll take it. I'll totally take it. I like your present. Man, I need a frappe stat.
Seriously?
Don't tell me you actually expect me to make one.
Take it back.
What? What the heck? You think I can't do it on my own? Frappes are easy. Last year I churned out hundreds for my job. You're a barista? I did work in fast food once, but that's not what I meant.
What if?
I brewed frappes and poured them into branded cups to give the impression that they were bought from a huge cafe chain. And I took a photo and uploaded it for my fans to see. The chain was paying me to show off their logo, so it didn't matter that the frappes were my own. Huge cafe chain with a strong presence on social media. Given the state of the industry, there's really one brand that could be. It's Stella Della? Did you strike a deal with Stella Della?
Hey.
Alright, so that's the joke they went with. Yeah, cool, right? It happened in the same year I started being an influencer too. Didn't he mention making frappes last year? Unless... Are you saying you've only been an influencer for 2 years?
No, seriously.
It's crazy, man. I made my account on a total whim. I didn't think anything would happen, but the photos I posted hit it off, like, immediately. Tons of likes, tons of messages, too. Messages? Private messages are my biggest no-go. I've actually never spoken one-on-one with a fan, outside public appearances, and those talks are a minute or two max.
See.
It's like a switch had been flipped inside him. All of a sudden, he spoke with an unusual amount of confidence.
Anyway.
So what photos do you post? Well, my content's changed. At the start, He suddenly stopped. A look of realization flashed across his eyes. Well, what'd you do? Skits. a whole bunch of them, and they got really popular.
Think?
I thought you posted photos, not videos. Shit.
This sucks.
Okay, I'll say it. When I first started my account, I uploaded photos of me.
No.
No way.
Dude, no!
Wearing clothes, dumbass!
The hell?
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say so first? Because I wasn't thinking of it like that.
But...
The actual content was embarrassing enough as is. And what the hell did you do? I took photos of myself inside aesthetic places and ran the photos through a filter.
Seriously?
So you receive your ultimate talent by posting fake photos of yourself?
Don't say that.
No, that's obviously not why.
Right.
Alright. Then what's the actual reason for your talent? Nuh-uh. No way I'm telling you. I know you're already judging me. There's no point in saying the rest.
Go away!
I can't believe I walked right into this. Sheesh. Why'd I choose to hang out with this guy? He really needs to get a grip. Alright. I still need to look at everyone's notebooks. Stashes. Yeah. So he would have stuff in his room that could make him dangerous, but like, I don't think he'll use it unless, or at least he won't use it for a while. The hours came and went until eventually, set off for Kai's dorm. As had become routine. Little did I know, certain someone was waiting in the hallway. Oh, Demon! The moment I turned the corner, the pink-haired girl bounded over to me. Hiya.
Hello?
Do you need something?
Hmm.
How should I put this? How are you?
Huh?
Sorry. I realize everyone's been acting tense around you and Ava, so I wanted to say hi and check that you're okay.
I see.
I'm fine.
No worries.
Yay, that's good. But, one thing. Yeah? Ava seemed pretty down in the dumps lately, and I feel really bad. Has she told you anything? Because you two seem close, and she hasn't opened up with me yet. I was hoping to get a better read of her feelings, you know? It's a bit awkward seeing her so solemn and not being able to say anything. No, she hasn't mentioned anything. Oh, okay. Well, in any case, if you ever need someone to talk to, just come find me, alright? Sweet dreams. Then I returned to the room she and Ava were sharing. Is she really that concerned for my feelings? Well, I wouldn't put it past her. Part of me had to wonder, could it be possible she's trying to pry information out of me?
It is now 8 p.m. Nighttime is officially upon us. Please return to your dorm rooms and prepare for a good night's sleep. Or don't. I'm not your parent. Just remember, tonight could be the night which changes your life forever. Whether that's for better or worse, is for you to find out. Good night.
Lost in my thoughts, I walked the rest of the way to Kai's room. Damon, hey, are you excited for the tournament tomorrow?
That's not important.
Not really. Plan to just skip it entirely. Never played those types of games anyway.
Man.
Seriously? Never? You're so boring. It's not like it was by choice.
What if...
Well, since you've never played fighting games before, that's all the more reason to try now, right?
Damon!
Come on, you gotta come to the tournament. He's being oddly persistent about this. Fine, I'll go. But in return,
It's simple.
I get to share the bed. Take the bed? Ouch. You drive a hard bargain.
Whatever.
Alright, deal. Just don't do anything weird, alright? Wouldn't dream of it. If it meant no longer sleeping on the sofa, then I could handle whatever tomorrow had in store. Kai, though, his excitement almost made me feel bad. After all, no matter how many parties you throw or how many people you try to befriend, it won't bring you any closer to escaping the killing game. If anything, it's the perfect opportunity for a would-be murderer to earn people's trust. This game tournament wasn't a bonding experience. It was the illusion of one, and the other students had fallen for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
I had a peculiar dream last night. There I was in physics class, trying to create a thermometer out of a banana and a stick. When suddenly, I had an epiphany. What if this device we created was also a compass? The professor told me I performed the same experiment last week. I got no credit for the assignment and failed the class. But you know what? I realized a lot of things about bananas and sticks that day. Like how if you use this stick as a fuse, you can make a makeshift explosive. Needless to say, my logical fallacies were made apparent the moment I woke up. But that won't stop me. I will create my Swiss Army banana someday, and it will be all the rage.
Hey, Damon. Wake up. Kai was leaning over the bed, jostling my shoulder. It's 8:30 a.m. We slept through the morning announcement. Frantically pointed at the clock in the room. Although my vision was still blurry from sleep, I could make out the time. 8:30.
What now?
And today's the day of the game tournament, don't you realize? We need to get there before it starts. Right, the game tournament. I agreed to go with him, didn't I? When does the tournament start again? 9? Yeah, 9! Kai scrambled out of the bed and over to a nearby clothing rack. He tossed the jumper he was currently wearing on the floor and yanked an identical-looking jumper off the rack. Hey, come on! And get up already! Normally I'd tell him to go away, but... Alright, fine. A deal is a deal. With an impatient looking Kai in my peripheral, I began to slowly get up. Can't you move any faster? I'll just wait for you in the dining hall. I'm already done getting changed anyway. Plus, watching you is starting to feel weird. The hell was that supposed to mean? Okay, I think I look presentable. It's not like people who attend game tournaments are the type to care about appearances, but... Whatever, I need to find Kai. He should be hanging around the dining hall. Alright. Oh wait, that was a Jacksepticeye reference. Bargain bin, right on time! We've almost finished setting up. The original furniture has been stacked and pushed against the wall, making room for a totally unexpected scene. Sofas arranged around a massive TV, and impressive-looking DJ pad flashing colorful patterns, and loudspeakers almost everywhere I looked. When Jet mentioned equipment, I imagined a handheld console, something tiny that could be won from a gachapon. Anything but this. Impressed, aren't you? Where did you find this stuff? What do you think? Mark's Bro Cave. His dorm?
It's nothing.
Yeah. The hell? Did this include the TV?
No!
If you think that's cool, you should check out my room. It's got a whole arcade machine. What's an arcade machine to a race car bed? And yet, perhaps even more curious than the equipment was her.
Hi.
Here for breakfast, Ava?
Hey, hey!
I've already had it.
Huh?
We?
Yep.
Obviously, as tournament hosts. Ava helped the guys and I set everything up. For her contributions, she has been bestowed the title of
Check it out!
honorary host.
That's...
Really?
Correct.
It looked like they needed the extra pair of pants. So she was interested in the tournament after all. Wait, what's that in your hands? This? I won it from a gachapon at the pharmacy a couple days ago. It's some niche video game console, I think.
Eh?
There are other consoles beside that one. The one Cassie had?
Yep.
Sure are. I poked Tozu about it before using the gachapon. Didn't want to gamble for something that doesn't exist. After a few days, he got fed up and confirmed that multiple consoles were up for
You
grabs.
see?
Since I wasn't planning on taking part in the tournament, I took it with me. Playing a game on my own seems more my style. So you're not participating? Why come to the tournament then?
Well,
Well, it's not easy to find other fans of Sublime Slam Sisters. Even though it can be considered a cult classic, lots of people in the gaming sphere will judge you if you say you like it.
so hackneyed!
Contrarians, the lot of them. They just don't want to admit the quadruple roll kick attack originated from an indie title. Yeah, and the upper kangaroo punch, and the downward spiral attack, and the slinker special attack, and the 7-time jump wallop, and the jackal maneuver roll.
Damon!
Oh, that reminds me. Bargain bin, since you're here, let me explain the rules of the
I
tournament.
think
Never said I was going to play.
Really?
Why did Kai write your name on the whiteboard?
Huh?
Kai's about to die. I really hope this is an actual minigame. Cassie pointed at the whiteboard a little off where we were standing.
The hell?
What the... A three-way bracket system has been drawn on the board with a marker. My eyes immediately darted to the leftmost bracket, where I had been slated to compete against Kai. Sorry. Cassie said you had to bring a partner, so... Damn it. So that's why he was begging me to attend.
Hey.
Why can't I just be a spectator? Well, Cassie and Jed are already matched, and Gene said he was gonna attend, so I want to play against him first. This freaking guy.
Very funny.
Don't look at me like that. If you pull out now, bed privileges are over.
Ugh.
That wasn't part of the agreement.
I've got something to
Well,
say.
consider this an addendum. My room, my rules. Knowing what's at stake, it's better not to argue the technicalities with them. Fine, I'll play. Alright, this'll be awesome. Since you've never played a fighting game before, I can show you the ropes. Just give me a set to set things up.
Chicken twist.
Wow! You just used housing to coerce you into an unfavorable position? I wonder if Kai at least have apartments to side hustle. Kai said something yesterday about not recognizing Cassie's game, so it'll probably take him a while to set it up. What should I do while I wait? Are we getting free time now? Oh, alright. Alright, looks like it's time to just click everything, probably. Or actually, can we like eat before we play? Turns out the kitchen really was made for us. Alright, favorite character. Jed wandered over to the stack of chairs. Ooh-wee, my quads are aching. Does shifting furniture count as a workout? Sort of, right?
Yeah.
Guess he's just lost in thought. It's probably something I'm supposed to click. So let me just look for the yellow sparkles.
Hey, hey.
You look a little antsy. Afraid you're gonna lose?
Right.
No? It's only a video game.
Yep.
Right. I get the vibe you're putting down. On the surface aloof and uncaring, but secretly the thrill the game courses in your veins.
Anyway.
I have questions for you.
Ooh.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
How did Eva even know what time you were going to set up the tournament?
Okay.
Eva? She asked me about it after breakfast yesterday. I see.
Jeez.
Surprised she's so involved. Is it really that surprising? Maybe she wants to help out because she no longer has to play pretend, you know?
Yep.
That or she's just a big nerd. Oh. I love accidentally pressing the wrong buttons on my controller. Play pretend? Since the title of Ultimate Liar was itself a lie, then the coldness which accompanied it could Cassie be implying that was also a lie? Alright, and speaking of which,
Where?
Eva was staring intensely at the console in her hands.
Hello?
Having fun there? Can't talk. Must finish level.
Hi.
Hey,
Seriously?
I know you can hear me, Eva.
Hey.
Eva. Don't play obtuse. I can tell you're ignoring me. I am not. Following suit, she immediately turned her attention back to the console. Jeez, this girl. As a solution, I not so gently tapped her hand, pulling her gaze upward.
Yeah.
What? Since when are you so passionate about video games?
Deal with it.
It's a secret talent of mine.
You think?
A secret talent that you don't want to exploit in the gaming competition. Unable to think of a comeback, Eva simply puffs at her cheeks and stares at me with a pout.
Where?
If I partake in the If I partake in conversation, will you leave me alone? That's an eloquent way to get me to shut up.
No.
It's not that.
Eh?
Not what? Not that I want you to shut up.
Right.
So you do want to have a conversation. That was easier than I expected.
However,
You can't count this on a win as a win. This is simply a coincidence. A coincidence, huh? I just happen to have something important to tell you. Something really, really, really important.
Eh?
listen to me.
Yeah, it has the power to disrupt the world as we know it.
That's...
Okay.
I'm talking.
Are you sure you can handle this knowledge? You don't need to give me a proverbial drum roll. Fine. I used to eat lunch in the bathrooms. Chet, I think we could guess that, honestly. This is another one of her attempts at making a joke. Hey, I'm being serious. Like, in the stalls? Mm-hmm.
Super gross.
And my only object of companionship, the only thing keeping me sane from those disgusting toilets, was a portable gaming device. I found it at a thrift store. It made my lunches better. Can say you like video games, Ava. I don't need a tragic backstory.
Not interested.
That's embarrassing. More embarrassing than lying about being the ultimate liar, or eating lunch at the toilets.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding.
correct.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of funny. I chuckled.
Seriously.
No, you didn't.
It's the truth.
Telepathically. Duh. I wouldn't chuckle out loud. What kind of powerless fool do you think I am?
Right.
Right, sorry. The way she was playing into the theatrics, it was sort of, in some bizarre way, endearing. And you never know.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll change my mind and play in the tournament later. It pains me to say it, but smiling is a good look on her. Alright. Is there anything else that was yellow? You're yellow. Mark was leaned over his equipment, fiddling with various controls.
That's...
All this stuff is turned on, yeah? Shouldn't music be playing? The volume's turned down on purpose. I'm just making sure everything works.
Seriously.
How will you know if it works if you can't hear anything? Clearing at me from under his beanie, Mark reached for the sound dial and rotated it. On cue, speakers on either side of us began playing music.
Huh?
Muttering something to himself, the boy returned to fiddling with the controls. Seemed this conversation was over. Alright. Anything else in yellow? I see green, I see green. There's yellow. I can just barely tell the difference between the two colors. There were some names on here that I hadn't paid attention to the first time. Jean's name is written down, but he didn't have a pair with anyone.
Over here!
Damon, over here! Guy waved me over to his spot in front of the TV, which now displayed a colorful level select screen. Come on, everything's set up! He handed me the second controller and patted the floor next to him. Do you know how to use a controller?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last touched one, but I'll get the hang of it. Surprising. I was getting the vibe you were, like, the bookish type. Kind of refused to even touch a screen. But hey, it's good you've used a controller before. It's better than nothing. Yeah. See ya. Hope to see you again soon, I guess. Sure. What's with the glare? I'm not judging.
Anyway.
Can you just show me how to play?
Hey!
Oh, right, the game. Okay, so after I started it up, I played a few rounds to get a feel for the controls. Combos in this game get pretty complicated, which might not sound great, but the basic control mapping are actually really simple. I spent the next few minutes giving a rundown of the game controls. Am I going to actually play the game? Picked up faster than I expected, but still rougher than I would have liked. Once he was done, we began to practice rounds. Our practice rounds. We kept at them until the final tournament attendees arrived. Would you look at that? Early morning merrymaking. just how I like it. Ah, it's so loud in here. Can someone turn down the music? No dice. If those ears aren't ringing like a fire alarm, can you even call it a party?
Soybean.
No, you call it tinnitus. Speaking of music,
Hey.
hey Mark, do you use a stage name or something? Your songs are really catchy. I don't know if it's the vibes or anything, but they remind me of a guy called... did I say something wrong? Oh! He also just reminded me. Before we start, Mark, want me to pass on a message to you guys? Or wanted to, that being... This is what he wanted to say. He said to me, as much as I don't want to be here, I've agreed to provide my services under 2 conditions. 1, I maintain full say over what music I play. And 2, no one can discuss my songs or my musical abilities in any way, shape, or form.
But
I was just complimenting him. Yeah, that includes compliments.
hell no.
Seriously?
Seriously.
How does that make any sense?
No.
We can argue over logic later. For now, just go along with it.
Come on.
Who cares about all that? Let's quit the small talk and start already.
Roger that.
Eager and raring to go. That's what I'm talking about. Speak for yourself, I'm here because that ship captain wouldn't leave me alone. That's odd, from what I remember. It was the other way around.
Shut it.
Whatever.
Sheesh, 5 seconds in and they're already off to the wrong foot. Right, since Jean and Grace are together... Cassie walked over and scribbled Grace's name next to Jean's. A match with him?
Duh.
There's a reason I wanted an even number of players. Alright. Let me explain the ground rules. They're simple. Each match is going to be the best out of 3. Take a look at the board, see who you're going to be up against. We're at first, Damon. Remember what I taught you. May the best man win.
That's pretty cool.
Good luck, Damon.
Yep.
You feel it as well, don't you? Tightness in your chest just wants to burst out. We're on the verge of a battle, a clash of glory, honor and incessant bragging rights.
Right.
It's the long-awaited, ultra-exclusive Slam Sisters Tournament. With a roar, the tournament began.
God, you're a natural.
Oh, David, watch out!
I can't focus if you're yelling in my ear.
Now, this feels like home.
You play video games?
Not so much me, but my men. Ha! During break, they'll flock like seagulls to my ship's arcade.
You can see his eyes.
A personal arcade? On a ship?
Man, I'm jealous.
Despite the overwhelming mix of voices and music, my attention remained concentrated on the screen. If I can time this next attack right... Crap. Just when I thought I was advancing on Kai, he caught me in a trap.
Ah, too slow.
I turned him with my slip-up, the music took on a more frantic tone. Damn it! There's only one move that can save me now. Taking a deep breath, I steadied my grip on the controller, pushed both joysticks as hard as I could. Huh? All of a sudden, the world around me turned pitch black. What? Why is everything black? What's happening? Guys? Can you hear me? Ow! Who stepped on my foot? The panic clamor of the people around me snapped me out of my stupor. Is this a... are we in a blackout? What? A blackout? Right now? Don't we usually just wait for the power to return? Or was there something else before that? Crap, my school has a whole protocol about this. Thanks for the follow. Even if we knew what to do in a normal blackout, it wouldn't help here. Inside that abnormal building, where everything was sealed off, we were basically blind. Should we look for the others? How are we gonna do that? I can't see 3 inches in front of me. Can't we just wait for someone to find us instead? Yo-ho! What's up? Totally didn't just copy your message. Welcome. We are in the, I'm assuming we're at the end of the daily life part of the first chapter. We are in a blackout. I'm assuming someone is dying. Screw that! Somebody look for a torch already and... Hold on just a sec. I've got an idea. Huh? Before I could even register what he had said, light appeared in front of me. Hovering there, casting a very faint glow. The hologram from the trinket. Immediately, the rest of us activated our own trinkets. With all 8 trinkets activated, we could finally see each other in the dark.
Yo!
Oh, yeah, there's not really a good place to put yourself when you're playing these kind of things. From what I've seen, yeah, there's honestly no good place to put it. So I just have myself stationed in a corner. And anything that's blocking that, I just do my best to make sure that I say something for it. So if there's something that's like on the ground in the corner behind where my character is, then I will mention it. I'll like try and angle it so it's closer to the middle of the screen. Word-wise, I can move it to the other side, but then half the time I do that and there's something else that's in that corner for a different part of the game. This is why I feel like most VTubers just have that box around it that kind of makes the game smaller and has everything kind of circled around it. I personally just never seem to appeal to me. I understand why though. It makes it so you're blocking less of the screen. Great idea, Gene!
Let's rock and roll!
Right on! You're a lifesaver. A captain needs to keep a steady mind during inclement weather.
But
It's great we have a light source and all, but why hasn't the power returned yet? You'd think the goat guy would have done something by now.
That's...
You know what, let me check something. Huh? Ran over to the corner of the room and knelt down beside the vent. From my ear to the grate, listening for a certain noise.
I see.
Humming. It stopped. Eva, quick, come here and take a listen.
Hello.
I'm here.
Am I hearing you right?
What do you need, Eva? Do you remember when they said I woke up in an underground floor? Dining hall people. You were in the building before. Tell us what's going on. Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl? The hell? I never saw her. Huh? You were there too, Bargain Bin? Don't even... There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Focus.
Eva was with me. The two of us woke up in the boiler room, which also happens to be on the other side of this vent. It has a huge generator. If you press your ear up to this vent like I just did, there's no way you wouldn't hear it. For some reason, there's nothing.
I see.
Problem is... I see the problem. If there's no sound, the generator must have turned off.
Hey?
Is that why the power outage happened?
Hell no!
So it's kaput? How are we gonna get the power back on?
Well,
There's one thing we could try.
you see.
Apart from the boiler room, the underground floor also had 4 storage closets. I remember one of them contained something that looked a lot like a generator.
Elementary.
Ah! A spare generator in case the first one breaks.
Thinking.
If we somehow turn it on, we might get the power back. You want to go down in the dark? Shouldn't we just wait for Tozu to turn the power back on?
No.
I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should turn the power on as soon as possible instead of waiting for Tozy to do it. But what if we get lost in the dark?
Take a breather.
Let's just form a daisy chain with our arms. There's no way we'll lose each other then, eh?
Ooh.
Ooh, smart. Since Damon and Eva have been down there before, they can lead. Yeah, okay. The 8 of us linked arms and formed a chain. Once everyone was ready, we made our way out of the dining hall and down to the underground floor. In the near pitch blackness, the hallway looked much larger and longer than I remember. Exploring this place with light had been unnerving enough, but this made it all seem like a walk in the park. It's creepy down here. There's 4 rooms, right? Who's checking what again?
Where?
Well, since this is a group of 8, we could explore in pairs. Pairs? Again?
This sucks.
Okay, if that's really what we're doing. Kai shot me a nervous look. And I knew, then and there, he'd made his decision. Fine.
Yep.
Jet's gonna come with me. Huh? But then Broski won't have...
Duh.
He can go with Jean. Them swashbuckler types love a good challenge, don't they? Haha, you know me well. How about it, Mark? Up for a little adventure?
Just ignore me.
Just make it quick.
I see. I see.
So I'm stuck with the mathlete, am I? Maybe if we found the generator, you can use your real talent for once. Let's check out the closet on the right down there. And get this over with.
Stupid.
Pair work and math competitions have literally 0 overlap.
Just follow me.
Come on! Come on, Jet! Let's investigate the closet on the opposite of theirs. Sure, sounds slick.
I see.
Seems the closets in the back are covered.
Are we ready?
For the 2 in front, Mark and I will take the left. Damon and Kai, you enter the right. This place sucks, man. Why do we have to be fixing stuff? It looks like a murderer's basement down here. Didn't seem like Kai had any intentions of entering first. Whatever, I'll open the door. I have a feeling we have the generator. Does not look like we have the generator. Alright, let's search this place. Kai and I gave the closet a quick look down. Yeah, is this happening for real? Yeah. It's chaos. Gonna see how this goes. Something. I don't know who's dead, but we know who isn't most likely dead. Something as large as a generator would have stood out in the dark. Couldn't find anything of the sort. Man, unlucky. All that work for nothing. What's the plan now? Do we just, like, go back outside?
I know.
I want to see what Grace and Eva are doing next door. Okay. As Kai shuffled up behind me, I turned to grasp the handle of the door and...
Huh?
Suddenly, frantic footsteps echoed from the hallway outside. Did someone just run past this room? It sounded a lot like it. Did another group make a discovery? Why run past us, though? This didn't sit right with me. I need to see what's going on. There's no one here. Are the others still searching their closets? They found something. I don't know why they ran off without telling us first.
No.
If it is one of them, we should have heard a door opening. Yeah. Maybe we could peek inside one of the closets? Just to make sure, you know? Hello? Damon? Couldn't focus on anything he was saying. My attention was concentrated entirely on that place. Those footsteps sounded like they came from the boiler room. Hold on. I don't... Hey! What are you doing? His words were barely comprehensible. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't even think. All my brain could register was the tightening in my chest. Suddenly, my legs began to move forward. It's like my body was possessed, under the control of something completely I can't read. Ambivalent, I guess, to reason. My heart was puppeting my every move. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob. I feel like I should make a guess on who's dead. I don't know how to say it. There's so many words that I've either read or heard only. I'm going to make a guess that, oh, I don't remember names well enough to guess who could have died. My bet's on, yeah. Words are hard. Words are the worst. What are the names? I feel like looking it up is a horrible idea, but like... I think it's gonna be the cosmetology girl. What was her name? Diana? I think her name was Diana. It brought me to the door, told my hand to turn the knob. It's like a 1 of 8 chance. And then I was inside.
Dude, no!
Dude, you're seriously freaking me out. This isn't okay, you know? Why did you come in here? Come on, say something already. Couldn't make out anything in the dark. The boiler room seemed completely still and completely silent. Just like it had been the previous time I was here. Except unlike last time, the silence wasn't the peaceful silence of the long abandoned place. Rather, it felt like the entire world was holding its breath. Damn it. Why can't you just say something? Why can't someone just...
Game over, man! Game over!
Why can't someone just fix this blackout? And... now we are about to see who died. All of a sudden, light appeared. A single ray of light in the back of the room, projected by the vent of the wall. It was too dim to completely snuff out the darkness, but it was still enough. Enough for me to see what was laying at my feet. Alright, let's see who's dead. Oh, that was bright. Oh! I did not think he was gonna die first. I'm not upset about this. Anyways, Wolfgang Akira. Akira? Lurched over the boiler room platform. Completely still, completely silent. The ultimate lure, unmistakably dead. F in the chat. That's a valid response. Kai's scream rang loud and clear in my ears. Did he get electrocuted? Oh, that would be a bad way to go. But it does make sense. I could hear everything, all the fear and anxiety from the past 5 days, joined in a chorus of terror. Before I knew it, I was yelling too. No! I can't look at it. My arms, my legs, there was no sight in any of... There was no weight in them anymore. Only pins and needles pricking every inch of my skin. What do I do? What am I supposed to do?
A body has been discovered. All students must proceed to the boiler room on the underground floor immediately. Time will be allotted for all participants to investigate the murder. And afterwards, the real class trial will begin. Good luck, everybody!
The real class trial.
Oh, shit!
This can't be real. There's no way. There's no way! With a wail, Kai booked it out of the room. I knew it was inevitable. I knew we'd chosen this path when we started denying the reality of the killing game. But seeing Wolfgang displayed the way he is, his face contorted in a look of terror, it made everyone's naivete all the more worse. And what did this mean for his blackmail? Like father, like son, beneath a sheep's skin hides a wolfish mind. I'll never know what that blackmail meant. Maybe if I just bit the bullet and confronted Wolfgang about it. Damon, are you okay? I heard the announcement and... Is that Wolfgang? Kai was right! The tournament attendees burst through the door, tailed by a stumbling Kai. I really didn't want to believe it. Why the heck would I lie? Are we 100% sure he's dead? I don't see any wounds. Maybe he's still breathing. He got electrocuted. He is dead. Oh no, he is very much dead.
Son of a bitch!
You... This has got to be an accident, right?
Why the long face?
Why do you ask? Well, if the death wasn't intentional, it could be treated like a... It could be treated like manslaughter. My brain needs to, like, reset this sentence. If the death wasn't intentional, it could be treated like manslaughter or something. And not need a trial.
Rubbish.
Intentional or not, the killer's hands are still dirty with blood, you know? As far as I'm concerned, murder is murder. Be it third-degree murder, manslaughter, or anything in between. Besides, if Wolfgang's death was indeed an accident, and the killer bore no ill intent, don't you find it rather strange that they haven't come forward and confessed? Then tell us! Tell us who did this. Me? Tell you the killer. Where's the fun in a mystery you've already know the answer to? I'll keep my lips sealed, thank you very much.
Hold on.
So there's definitely a killer.
Moving on.
Moving on. Ah, downstairs already? Aren't you a quick-footed bunch?
This is...
Holy shit!
Nonsense!
A cacophony of wails filled my ears, hailing the new arrival of the remaining students. Did Diana kill him? I feel like with no context that wouldn't make any sense. It was almost instantaneous how quickly the color drained from everyone's face. They'd entered the room completely bright red, having clearly made the desperate sprint to the boiler room. And now they looked as lifeless as the man laying in front of them. What happened here? Damon and me, we just found him like this. It's a sight to behold, I'm sure. Your beloved classmate, who was once so lively, now played dead in front of you.
Well done.
To think I didn't even have to lift a finger after the blackmail. What are the odds? Would kill Wolfgang. I would kill Wolfgang. I hated him. He was literally a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm gonna guess Diana. I have no reason to believe that, other than the fact that she and him were the only ones that specifically said they had plans during the tournament. How could you?
Me?
How could I? You tickle me, Eloise. You must remember that the killing game is between students. Unless the rules state otherwise, a student can only be murdered by another student.
Blood is rushing.
The undeniable truth is that one of you killed Wolfgang. One of you killed Wolfgang. That's right, the person we've been living with, who I've spoken to before. That person is in this room, right now, staring at their own crime scene. So we're just going to completely disregard the fact that you're showing each of us another person's blackmail? I was simply pushing you all in the right direction. Do not take it personally. But Wolfgang, he was so nice to everyone. Why would someone... Why would someone do this? Well, if it's any consolation, I have a gift prepared. A gift?
Twist.
Behold, the Tozu tablets. The second Tozu tablet, to be more precise. You even named the tablet after yourself? It's always been called this. You just didn't know until now.
Moving on.
Anyway, I trust you all remember how the tablet operates, yes? If not, allow me to briefly run through it again. This tablet contains a summary of the crime scene. Certain specific details, like the victim's time of death, have been oh so thoughtfully provided for you. Go on, take a look. Alright, so he died of electrocution. We can assume that much. Victim is Wolfgang Makura, the ultimate lawyer. He was discovered in a boiler room on the underground floor. He's kneeling in the water. Zebra perhaps slumped over the concrete platform. His mid-time of death is approximately 9:35 a.m.
No.
This is different from the first tablet we got. No, I'm quite confident you're holding the same brand of tablets. Look, the shape and size are identical. I mean,
That's-
why is the information missing from this tablet? The cause of death? We were investigating the dummy's murder. The tablet explicitly said she died of blood loss. But this tablet doesn't list Wolfgang's cause of death anywhere.
Rubbish.
Of course, saying otherwise would make things too easy.
No.
Come again. You see, this tablet's information has been divulged in such a way. That way the killer and the spotless have an equal chance of success. Huh? What do you mean?
Moving on.
Nope, that's for you. That's all you're getting from me. Tally ho!
No.
Hey, wait! Damn it. Sorry, out of here. How nimble was this guy?
Why?
Make what too easy? Solving Wolfgang's death?
This looks
No
bad.
way. Is he saying the cause of death is part of the mystery? Fuck this. Who cares?
Crazy!
I'm not investigating shit. Keep me out of this.
Don't look at me.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to keep looking at him.
No, just no.
You have to be insane to think I'm touching a dead body. One by one, multiple students made their way to the door. It was then she finally spoke.
No.
Stop. Although she didn't yell, there was an overwhelming intensity to her voice. The same kind that caught everyone's attention back in the trial room. Immediately, the runways froze.
Yeah!
What? What do you want? Well, remember the rules, don't you? If we don't solve Wolfgang's murder and uncover the killer,
Can't you see?
then we're all going to die. Hard feelings don't matter in this killing game. They never did. All that matters right now is finding the truth.
Don't test me.
Rich coming from you.
Bad news.
Maybe it is, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. If we accuse an innocent person, everyone except the killer will be executed. That's what Tozu said. And that's what what reiterated by our watches.
It is how it
Reiterated. Whether we like it or not, those are the rules. If this is different between life and death, there's not much we can do. But I don't want to. I don't want to look at him. Investigating a crime scene doesn't mean investigating just the body. It's standard procedure in homicide investigations to try and pinpoint the victim's movements before their death. That means searching places they've gone to, people they've spoken to. In Wolfgang's case, his dorm room might be an area of interest.
Yeah,
Since the dorms don't have locks, there's nothing stopping anyone from entering.
Oh boy.
When you put it like that. Hey, broski, want to explore the dorm? Yeah, sure. If you guys are going, then I'll come with. Yes, same for me. Ava spoke with such precision and such calmness. It's the same way she spoke when we discovered the dummy.
Hold your horses.
Hold on, Ulysses. Ulysses won't be going anywhere. What? That notebook you're carrying. Whatever evidence we find down here, I want you to record it. What about us? We might discover something huge upstairs. The area with the body deserves the most attention. Once we've exhausted our options here, then we'll head up there.
Moving on.
Obviously, I'll remain here. You should too, Damon. Right. My mind was still reeling from the shock of discovering a body, and the lump in my throat still won't go away. Wolfgang really was dead, and I had to find out why.
I don't understand.
It's just so hard to believe. Could one of our friends really be a murderer? Friends. She said it like that blind optimism wasn't what the killer most likely exploited. After all, how can you suspect anyone if you trust everyone? It's an environment perfect for deceit. An environment perfect for murder. And worst of all, an environment we've created. Thank you for watching. Yeah, if you enjoy, come back later. And goodbye.